Today I'm showcasing the best cycling kit ever. So in the cycling community, there's all this hype and hysteria around fancy cycling kits, the most expensive gear, all this shit. But I say the best kit is the one that you enjoy the most, the one that's the most comfortable and the most practical. So what I'm wearing today is just the cycling shoes without the socks. That's the most practical, the most comfortable, and a great advantage with that is you never have to wash your cycling socks. You don't have to wear them. So I know I might look like a triathlete or some kind of fun rider, but who gives a shit? Like, the people who give a shit about that don't even approve of themselves. So just approve of yourself. And this is practical without the shirt. The only thing is you might get sunburned, but if you're a black rider or a Thai rider or someone with dark skin, no worries. Or you can rock this shirtless thing early in the morning or late in the afternoon when the sun doesn't burn you. And this is practical because you can take a slash on the bike, no worries. And for those of you who don't know what a slash is, it's a pee. So you just whip it out and whip it out without a doubt, eh? And then people are going to look at you funny in the peloton. Just don't pee on them and it's all good. So this is the most practical cycling kit, and it's probably you're going to save a lot of money too, because you're only going to be buying the shorts. And I don't think the bib shorts are practical because you have to unstrap them, and it takes a lot of time. And if you want to pee on the bike, you've almost got to stop, because in most cases it's going to be very difficult to whip your schlong out over there. And if you're a woman, you can just carry a bike with you. It's all good. What do you call it, Bebe? What do you call that pipe?
What?
What do you call that pipe that women use? Or that men put in their...
a
catheter, eh?
I don't know.
Say catheter.
Catheter. Catheter.
Yeah, so this is the most practical cycling kit. Who gives a fuck what other people think about you, man? Just rock the stuff that is the most comfortable. See you later. So on a more serious note, I've added a review section on my website under the ebook. So I really appreciate if you can review my ebook if you already bought it. And I've got a new ebook coming out. It's based on simplifying a power meter, so it's more practical and much easier to use, because these days we've got like 1,000 fucking metrics to measure power with and go into details that are so unnecessary, I find. So yeah, look out for that one.